sunshine is here.
Extra prizes if you know where that's from.
The sky is clear now, morning's here.
Very good. I wasn't expecting that.
Get into gear. Breakfast is here.
Grab a coffee.
The dark of night has disappeared.
I'm sorry, she's had too much coffee this morning. Sally and Ian Jevons, it's lovely to see you on here
And
this morning.
Jay,
bless you, mate. Janice.
Martin's on, Maria's on.
Oh, my goodness. Morning from Nebraska. Diane, lovely to see you.
Come and sit in our lounge.
Grab a coffee. Carolyn, it's lovely to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
How wonderful.
Answers to that song was that it is from Friends.
Yes.
Friends, when Joey's neighbour is singing to him opposite. So I thought I'd bless you with that this morning. Yeah. Morning, Sam. Morning, Maria. Morning, Pat. Oh, are we day 11, 12?
I don't know where we are in the Big Brother house.
I don't even know what day of the week it is. It's like Christmas.
In the Big Brother house.
You know, over Christmas time, you're like, what day is it?
Yeah.
I don't know what day is it, actually. Yeah.
Pat, it's lovely to see you. You're in the garden for your recreation at the moment. That's wonderful.
Sam
That's
loves
good.
our lounge.
Christine, lovely to have you with us.
I'm in, Sam.
Grab a coffee. It's nice and warm. The sun's just starting to come through our windows here. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice here, actually. Nice blue sky. So, how are you? Tell us, how are you doing? We're on day of lockdown. How are you doing? And it's all right to be honest on this as well. You know, you can't sugarcoat stuff.
No.
We're all here together. We're all in the same boat. Hopefully rowing all the same way. And, how are you doing? Just write your comments up. We can see them.
Francis, lovely to see you on here.
And
Sandy.
Lorraine, Sandy. Mm-hmm.
Pat Murray is sitting in the lovely sun. That's fantastic. Alison, bless you. It's so good to have you with us.
Oh, so Sally's saying she's blessed, well and safe. That's good.
Hannah Fenton, lovely to have you with us.
Hi, Hannah. Come in, take a coffee. Well, you can have a coffee if you like. And come and take a seat on our sofa. We are bringing you some positivity on this Thursday morning of lockdown,
which was postponed from yesterday. We had to postpone it because I had double booked, but everything was okay. Thanks for those.
Double book when you got nothing in your diary?
It was the first event in my diary for a week, and I managed to double book it.
Yeah,
but it's been great to. Thank you for those of you who emailed us or messaged us and just said, how you doing? Are you okay? Because we didn't explain why we were postponing yesterday. But we're here now. Yes. And that's the important thing. And for those of you who are joining us first time, we broadcast on both Joe's Facebook account and my Facebook account simultaneously by the magic of social media.
I know, and Wi-Fi. Thank you, Lord, for Wi-Fi at this time.
Amen.
So first of all, how are you? Did you sleep well? I know there's going to be mixed response this morning. Some of you guys are just a little bit unsettled with what's happening. It is unsettling times, totally understand. I went to Sainsbury's yesterday and I think, when I think the phrase I'd like to use, which you shouldn't use on live, is it got real. That's the way I felt yesterday. Yeah. Queuing outside Sainsbury's, waiting to get in, 2 meters apart, everyone with their face masks on, and you think, when you're indoors and you're watching TV, you're like, oh yeah, it's fine. And then you go outside and you're like, ooh, this is a little bit...
And sometimes you have to insulate yourself a little bit from that.
Yeah.
One of the things I've done... So you've got to learn what to do for your own mental health. And so one of the things I've done is I deleted the Sky News app.
You did.
Because I found it was just too sensationalist. It was just constantly trying to ratchet up our anxiety. So I deleted that. I've kept the BBC one, but I've gone into there and you can program it in such a way that it brings you the stories you want to see. So you still get a few stories about coronavirus, but there's information on there about the birds that are migrating. There's information on there about other stuff. So it's mixed up with some happy stuff. It's good, a bit more slightly more responsible broadcasting.
Yeah, so good morning to Beck, Glynis. Have some more people on here coming up. Angie. Hannah, good morning, lovely people. Welcome to the Isle of Thanet. At the River Wanson, we have pulled up our drawbridge and staying insulated on Planet Thanet.
I have arrived, I'm home.
And totally understand. We've got someone saying they're scared to leave the house. You know, at the moment, unless it's essential, you don't need to. No, that's okay.
Go out for your exercise, and we're going to do that later. And we want to know this. We don't do this as a show. We want to do this as something where we talk to you and you talk to us.
Just real life, isn't it?
But you can't do it on something like a Zoom because there's too many people talking at once. Yeah. So let us know what you're doing. What are you doing for exercise today? We are going to go out. After this, we're going to go for a run to the shops. A walk to the shops?
Well, I was going to do HIIT first and then...
Okay, we're doing a HIIT class, then we're going to walk to the shops.
Yeah.
And pick up our bits and pieces for the day.
I baked a brownie the other day, so we need a HIIT class just to keep us trim and burn off some calories. And welcome to everyone who is on our feed, sitting in our lounge now. We're going to share some positivity about you with your day, and we're sharing ways in which you can... preserve your sanity at this time.
Yeah.
Preserve your mental well-being, your mental health. When you turn on your phone, what are you seeing first? What is it you look at? And that's what we're looking at today. Looking at a merry heart does good like medicine.
Yes, our
better than alcohol.
Our words of wisdom for the day is from Proverbs 17:22. A merry heart does good like medicine. And I've just noticed here, Steve Nolan.
Keeps making him do weights.
His son's making him do weights.
Go on, kids.
That's excellent. I love that.
Phil's working all day, then a dog walk this evening. Sam has got a PT this morning, personal training.
Phil's biking for 25 minutes. And then
Pat is biking.
Pat is biking for 25 minutes, then stretching. And...
wow. Talking of stretching, Flexi Friday is tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So I will send out the Zoom invite for you. This will probably be the last week we do Zoom, just because of the privacy. Probably going to go to YouTube next week, so stay tuned for that. Amanda, you've been doing Joe Wicks. God, I tried that the other day. That was... goodness me.
Who's been broken by Joe Wicks?
I think Joe Wicks broke Joe Wicks the day he punched himself in the mouth and tried to do boxing jabs. Bless you.
You'd love to have him as your... Wouldn't it be great to have him as your PT teacher? I know my PE teacher. Yeah, PE teacher. My PE teacher was a wonderful psychopath. And bless him, I think he's still alive, so I need to be careful. And but good shout out to you, Mr. Sykes. We love you now.
He had to be a psychopath to work.
Yeah, his name was Sykes, and that was. But he was not Joe Wicks. He was not Joe Wicks.
No. So we've got Martin, bro. Last day of quarantine, right?
Martin's running around his quarantine room in China. How cool is that?
Many miles. Did you see the guy that ran a marathon on his Essex? Is it his Essex balcony?
Yes, that's right. This is Sam Hustler, an Essex man who competes, 26-year-old.
Half a marathon.
And he competed a half marathon on his balcony. And I kid you not, his balcony is perhaps 7 or 8 paces long. And he managed to complete a half marathon by running up and down it over the last few days. So good to you, Sam Hustler.
Yes, salute you. What have you been doing? How are you? This isn't just about us talking. We want to know how you're doing. Genuinely, this is real life. We're here all the way through lockdown and to bring you some joy, some positivity, to help mental well-being, to help your spiritual life, all such things, holistic approach and all that. We've had some comments on yours.
Gee, it's lovely to see you. Jenny Jones is with us.
Yeah, excellent. So you've been planting some herbs. Beautiful. We're looking at a merry heart does good like medicine. A merry heart.
There is a
joyful heart.
Gift given to some people to be able to make us laugh. And I wonder if you've ever thought of that could be, that's like a gift of God. I think it's a gift of God.
Oh, yeah.
I think when you know, in the Bible it says, and God's given gifts to people, and he talks about the obvious things like, you know, teachers and evangelists and stuff. But I think comedians have been given to us by God.
Yeah.
I think when I listen to somebody like Jesse Duplantis, or even when I listen to somebody like Michael McIntyre, you know, it's hilarious. It does your heart good.
He is hilarious.
To laugh, to have a really good belly laugh.
Yeah.
Releases all the endorphins in your brain. You feel good about things.
Sometimes having a belly laugh doesn't only release endorphins, though, does it? You know, there are other things that release accidentally when you have a belly laugh.
It really is that right? I think it's a girl thing.
So yes, welcome to our coffee morning. We're keeping you sane during lockdown. Perhaps you're only seeing the same faces. Hopefully these are a couple of faces you haven't seen for a little while.
Somebody here says they're walking out to the cyclopath later.
Lorraine, yeah.
Joe Brooks is a bit too much for us. Lorraine, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta talk about these things, haven't you? It's funny. Lorraine, you prefer a bit of Pilates. Well, Flexi Friday, my friends, that's where it's at. Flexi Friday.
You can join Joe at Flexi Friday, 5 o'clock on Friday. It's online, it's live, and you get to stretch and stuff. It's great, really good
Just
for the
stretch,
soul.
no stuff.
Just stretch,
Yeah, stretch and breathe.
Really good.
And just relaxing you at the end of perhaps a bit of a tense week, ready for the weekend. Perhaps you've had kids in your ear rolls. And this is just your time. Your time to relax. Good morning, Karen. Lovely to have you with us. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. Come and take a seat on the sofa. We're talking about joy and anything that goes right now.
Now, one of the things which people have been sending us stuff, and please send us these stories. We love getting good stories. And somebody sent us dear old Neil Diamond, who's about to turn 80 years old. About to turn 80. 80. Who thought Neil Diamond could possibly be 80 years old? And at our last time we broadcast, I think it was on Monday, we had Jean-Luc Picard come to us and
Patrick
Stewart perform live or almost live on our feed. And so we have spared no expense this time, and today we have one and only Neil Diamond on the couch today.
You did. He phoned us up and said, you know, Tom and Jar, can see what you're doing on your coffee morning. Just want to support that. And I'd love to be able to perform just a little video performance for you so you can play to all those who are watching, just to give them a bit of joy. So we want to say thank you to Neil for that. And here, thank you, Neil Diamond, for sending that for our coffee morning, our Tojo coffee morning there, showing all the love. I wonder who we can get next time.
Yeah, we were trying to get the Gallagher brothers. We thought we'd get both of them, but we wanted to keep the flat from being smashed up. So we said no to them. We said, no, I'm sorry, but we don't have a space for you right now.
No, we'll see who calls today.
That's right.
Yeah, see.
Maybe Elvis. Elvis. Would anybody like to see Elvis on the show? We could get Elvis on, perhaps.
No.
Quam, it's lovely to have you with us. You've just missed Neil Diamond, who came to us live. Almost live.
He said almost live.
Well, he said
Pink Floyd. Yes.
Pink Floyd. Oh, we may. That the problem is Pink Floyd would be comfortably numb for 15 minutes. And
oh, that guitar solo. No, just that guitar solo alone. That's enough, isn't it? We might have to listen to that later.
So we're going to bring you good news, some good news which is happening around the world.
Yeah.
Paul Dario is an Australian restaurateur who saw these vast queues. He had to close up his restaurant, but he saw vast queues of people queuing for food handouts. And wanting to do something for them, he went and he withdrew $10,000 in $1,000 notes and was seen going up and down the food line giving people $100 bills. Isn't that amazing?
That's lovely. That's lovely. Maria wants to see John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi. Ooh,
yeah.
That could be done.
That may be done.
Our people will call his people.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens.
More guest stars. We'll see what we can pull in. Who we can get on the telephone, you know. We'll. I'm sure they're all in lockdown too. I'm sure they're going to want the opportunity.
Yeah.
Surely. Morning, Lorna. We're bringing some positivity. It says in Proverbs that a merry heart does good like medicine, and we're trying to make your heart merry this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better than any gin and tonic. Better than any glass of wine. A merry heart.
I saw that Jenny Jones was here. I don't know, Jenny. Are you still with us, Jenny? If you are, give us a shout if you're still with us. Jenny Jones is the happiness queen. Jenny is just amazing. She was on Britain's Got Talent, and she's a good friend of ours. And she's spent the last few years doing this whole happiness thing where she turns up at events and just sings to people and makes them happy. And we would love you. Why don't you send us a little happiness video, Jenny, if you're watching, and would love to just pop that on here and have some encouragement, a merry heart from the Queen of Merry Hearts, Jenny Jones. Thank you, Jenny. Yes, send us just a little video clip of you greeting us, and with all your kit on and stuff, and your glass, And anyway, you'll see. People are wondering, who is this Jenny Jones?
Lord.
Wonderful.
You can tell that lockdown is finally going to our brains, right? It's starting to get a little bit mushy. So, another bit of good news. You will notice at night, or probably all the way through the day, that there's been a lack of aeroplanes going over our head. And I tuned into the nerdy app that I have, which is called Flight Status. And I looked at both airports, Heathrow and Gatwick, and there are no planes whatsoever. I've never seen this at all. And so that being no planes, it means at night we're having a little bit less pollution, which means the stars, you can actually see the stars a bit better. And the photographs which have been taken have been incredible.
All over the world, astronomers have been taking the most spectacular photos. And it's not just in the UK, but from observatories all over the world because of the lack of smog, the lack of pollution.
Yeah. They've also said, I think scientists have said, by the year 2050, if we continue looking after the planet this way, the seas will return back to where they should be.
They can.
They could. So after this, let's keep looking after our planet. You've seen before and after. Before wasn't too great, was it?
No.
After, where we are now, wow, we've seen the effects of both now.
Yeah. Keep doing your little bits. Anyway, we're going to come back to, we're going to do a whole ecology thing in one of these sessions. We don't want to bleed over onto that too much now, but we will be doing that in other news.
Did you smack me?
I didn't, no. The thing is, you have so much you want to talk about.
He has so much he wants to talk about. He's the talker out the two of us. No, totally. Go on, off you go.
In other news, a Russian cargo plane has stopped off at America, packed full of medical supplies, and they were asked about it, and they said, "We have no alternatives but working together."
Nice that the Russian cargo plane wasn't shot down then from America. Trump presses the button. Oh, Russia's on America. Sorry.
You're going to have to say something else. I've lost it.
Okay. Yes, that's good news, isn't it? Oh, dear. Come on now. So, go on, off you go.
Hang on, I'm still composing myself from the thought of Russia. Trump.
Oh, getting really hot now.
Okay, so where were we?
Yeah, we were talking about Russia sending supplies to America.
Yeah. And hopefully President Trump not nuking it out the sky as it goes over. Yeah. Well, there we go. What have you been cooking? Joe broke our no sweet pudding truce yesterday and cooked
I made a chocolate
brownie.
Yes, fresh, home-baked, hot chocolate brownie. I went there, But I did manage to deliver a little parcel of chocolate brownie to my dad yesterday, so it wasn't just for us.
Actually, a few people
we broke the borders of the Wonsome.
A few people got little chocolate brownie parcels delivered to their doorstep. Because somebody said on here on Monday, could you do a cookery bit? So this was the very, very best chocolate brownie I have ever tasted, genuinely. And so maybe we can video Joe cooking that and that as a clip on here, and you can see a time lapse.
Do we do deliveries? Oh, yeah, well, I guess so. Unless if Tom stops eating it, we might have some left over. Hannah got some the other day. She's put a drooly face up.
Somebody's making some blonde brownies. Jay's making some loaves.
Oh yeah, no, he's making some
sourdough to make loaves. Homemade loaves. How cool is that?
Yeah, so I've seen some amazing recipes that have gone up.
Yeah,
people that are actually having time to cook, and instead of bit of microwave meals and that kind of thing. So can you send us pictures?
Yeah.
No, actually, timelines are full of food already at the moment.
No, but you can send us pictures, and we will. If Sam Mitchell's making salmon patties, does anybody remember Blue Peter from way back in the day?
Well, it's still going now.
And it's still going now. Okay, still going now. I remember it with Valerie Singleton and John Noakes, and there was another guy, Valerie Singleton, John Noakes, and somebody else. And they always used to say, "No, I want you to send in your pictures." And the best pictures will show.
Yeah, we'll show.
Do you remember that? And they would hold up the pictures. And there was another thing, take heart. Take heart. That was probably before your time.
Yeah.
And they used to draw your pictures, send them in, and they would put them on the wall.
Was that with Tony Hart?
With Tony Hart.
Ah, I remember Tony Hart.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And then right at the end of the programme, they would cut to this dreamy bit of music where they would pan in on all the photos, also all the pictures that people had drawn and sent in. So send us your pictures, send us your photos.
Yes.
You might get on here.
Yeah, get down, shit. Yeah, send us your pictures of your food and stuff. We can show everyone else and we can all have food envy.
Yeah, who knows how long this could go on. It may be that we get to that point where we're drawing pictures and sending them in and are going to be putting them on the wall behind us here. It could be our picture wall.
I don't think we're going to have a picture wall.
And then we could start, I'm thinking now, we could start a Blue Peter garden.
We don't have a garden.
No.
No.
You could start a Blue Peter garden.
So people that
Peter Purvis.
Okay.
Peter Purvis.
Oh, right. I thought you meant he was on. I was like,
No, Peter Purvis isn't on. We may get Peter Purvis to join us.
Glenn says Peter Purvis.
That's right.
Okay. That's before my Blue Peter time. I can't even remember who was on mine.
Pat remembers Shep the dog, John Noakes. And John Noakes, poor guy. I mean, can you remember this guy?
I can't remember.
John Noakes, they'd have the producers would have this crazy idea. I tell you what, let's find out what a steeplejack does, and then they would send John Noakes right up a chimney or something with no protective equipment, right up to the very top, or right to the very top of some tower somewhere. No safety equipment at all.
Oh,
poor guy.
That's such a shame. In other news, at shows, that kind of thing, I'm hoping that Springwatch is going to start soon.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Any Springwatch fans? Any Springwatch fans? I'm a major fan. And here's how much of a major fan
Hey, Peter.
I am. So, Springwatch my goal is to be the 5th member of Springwatch. Yeah.
Seriously?
I want to present with Chris Packham. So if we can all do some kind of,
Write a petition.
Write a petition to Springwatch. And, that's my goal. That's my lifelong dream. I don't want to be the girl that they send to Cornwall every time.
Did you notice that?
Like the furthest away, and in Scotland is I don't forgot her name now.
The funniest thing, the new girl who joined, and every time all the core team are in the woods in this beautiful place where they've got all the, and then they say, and so we have reaching her from the Outer Hebrides or something.
No. I'm going to be the 5th member of Springwatch.
I think so.
Yeah. Love my birds. So hopefully that's coming on soon. Talking about Springwatch, there is a live camera to the falcon at the top of Salisbury Cathedral, where the falcon right now is, I think, building their nest, ready to lay their eggs. For all those who are Twitchers, which is me. I shall be tuning in to that live video feed. So yes, that's my nerdy bit done.
If there's any other Twitchers out there,
How's
can
Mabel?
confess it.
She's still flying around outside of our window. Mabel is our resident seagull.
Yeah, she's the Tojo seagull.
She sits on our little bit of a ledge outside of our window and looks in. And it was mainly when I'm cooking. I think she can smell food from out the window, and she comes and sits.
So if you're wondering a little bit about this, we have 2 feeds going on here. So if you see us responding to things which are not on the feed you're watching, it's because there are 2 feeds, Joe's Facebook and my Facebook. And let me make the plug here for our YouTube channel, because it may be that we're going to move all of this onto YouTube live.
Yeah.
Because for various reasons, but we're thinking of doing that. If there's any techies out there who know really the best way of doing this, that would love to hear from you. But our YouTube channel is Tojo Fitness.
Tojo. He's Toe and I'm Joe.
Fitness, Tojo Fitness, and you'll find out all our particularly fitness and nutrition stuff. And we posted a new post just the other day about green tea. We're doing some stuff about nutrition and how to improve your immune system at this time. So you can do that. Also, check us out on... Sorry, so I'm in the middle of the advert break.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the advert break. Still a moment. On
Told you he's the talker.
Instagram at Tojo Fit. Back to you and the
I was getting excited because Sally and Ian Jevons say their Canadian geese fly over them a lot in Nebraska, and that's like, they're really noisy, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think, is it Canadian geese? They're really, forgive the impression, really noisy.
Sally and Ian are our hardcore coffee people. At 2:30 in the morning they get up to tune into this, so that's wonderful. Hi
Dean, if you're still watching, I've got Jay on my feed now.
Oh, he's
come over to the other camp.
Oh dear.
So Spring Watch, nature. So this is the time of year that you'll find the birds are now starting to build their nest. So like I said the other day, wow, we've got someone watching from Australia. Sorry, that was a bit...
That's great. Yemi, lovely to have you with us from Australia.
From Australia. Oh,
wow.
Thanks, good impression of geese. So you'll find that the nests are starting to be built. So if you are mowing your grass, don't leave some of the grassy bits behind so they can put that into their nest and help them make a nest for their young this spring.
Wonderful. Okay. We have one more announcement we want to make, just another little advert break here, is on this coming Sunday, our church that we're part of in Margate, New Life Family Church. We're both doing a preach there, a message from the couch for the congregation there. It's about 30 minutes long. And that's going to be up on a feed from that church, New Life Family Church, Margate.
We'll put the feed out on Margate. We'll put the feed out on Facebook. Not on Margate.
And there we're talking about the subject, if you can't go out, go in.
Yeah.
If you can't go out, go in. So we'd love to be able to join us there and be part of that.
Yes, absolutely. We're looking at A Merry Heart Does Good like medicine. So lots of emphasis on medicines at the moment, on paracetamols, and the shelves are stripped of vitamins and all sorts. But A Merry Heart, it says it does good exactly the same as what a medicine would do. So we're here to bring you some merriment this morning on this Thursday morning. I have no idea what day of lockdown it is, but I'm actually quite starting to settle down a bit into it.
Oh yeah. I don't know whether we're all actually going to be able to go back to work afterwards. I think we're going to have found many things that are far too important to do than work at the end of this.
Like cooking and walking.
Yeah.
And watching the birds. Yeah.
And while we're on the subject of nature, there was a study which was just been released, which was a wonderful bit of good news amidst a whole world of bad news. And that's a study which everybody who's ever owned a cat will know to be true, but having spent much money and much effort, scientists have caught up with what the rest of the world knows, and that is that cats form emotional attachments just like dogs.
I don't believe it for a second. I'm a dog girl.
But apparently they do. All the same attachments dogs form, cats form. Except cats are,
don't like cats.
Catty.
Who's a cat? Who's a dog person and who's a cat person on here? Just put cat or dog on our feed here, and I'll see what the poll is going to be. Dogs, G, you're a dog person. Yes, totally. Just quickly, David, on Sunday it's 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, we'll put the link out on Facebook. Any more dog people? Give me some love for the dogs. Come on.
Any cats? Come on, let's have the cat. Let's hear it from the cat people. Janice is a cat. Duncan is a cat person.
Cats can't form emotionally attachments.
Well, they do. They're just more difficult.
They play mind games with you.
Yes, they do.
Buddy says hi. Oh, say hi to Buddy.
Oh.
No. Cats can't form attachments.
Apparently they can. Apparently now it's been proven.
Oh, yeah, but they talk to you when they want to talk to you.
Yeah.
As soon as you come home, a dog is like, oh, people.
Cats are more socially awkward.
Cats hide their feelings. They're introverts.
Yes.
Yes, we got all the love for the dogs coming on my feed. So all the cat people go onto Tom's feed, and all the dogs can come. No, all the people who like dogs can come onto my feed.
Okay, so we have it from the horse's mouth there. If all the dogs can go onto Joe's feed, please, and all the cats onto my feed, that will be just fine. Thank you very much.
Lord. Oh, this is funny.
Cats apparently show their feelings by their tail movements. Who knew that?
Oh. I guess you can tell when they're gonna. You can't tell what goes on in a cat's mind.
I don't know.
There was this video I watched this morning, and there was this cat was staring at this dog, just staring at it for about 2 minutes, and then it swiped around its.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well, maybe it had a good reason to do that. I just had an interesting factoid come on here from Eddie. Because of climate change, nightingales' wings are getting shorter.
That's true. It's true. That's yes. I saw that the other day.
Maybe that's why children and teenagers are getting taller, because they're trying to rise above the smog.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Adrian, Gerald, good to have you with us.
Yes, we're just. I don't know what conversation we were on just there.
I've totally lost place at this. Lost my place.
We were looking at cats and dogs.
That's right.
Lorraine's cat has a split personality. Sometimes, this is it. Like a dog, you know where you are with a dog.
Yeah.
Like they're loyal.
Yeah.
They don't just go out for hours and leave you thinking, are they going to come home? You know, a dog is always there.
You have no idea how hard it is to go live for this amount of time, day after day, and keep it together and not say something you shouldn't say. There are so many opportunities to just come in there. Phil Whitehead, it's lovely to have you with us, and Pat Delve, lovely to see you, Pat.
Take care, Glenys.
God bless you.
We're here for a couple more minutes, bringing some merriment to your day, and then we are going to actually go and have some exercise ourselves, because we've made chocolate brownies. And we need to work off some calories.
And you will notice us otherwise getting larger and larger until we have to get widescreen phones in order to broadcast. So, landscape mode, yes. We did start off doing this in portrait mode, and it all looked a bit odd. So
it did all look a bit odd. Yes. So we've still got dogs and cats comments coming up. Martin says dogs are smelly. Yeah, but some humans are too, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I guess cats are self-cleaning.
So are some humans. No, but let's not go.
No. Well, we are going to start bringing that into a wrap.
Remembering Proverbs 17:22, a merry heart does good like medicine. A merry heart does good like medicine. Yes. Whatever you're going to do today, find something to laugh at.
Teenagers are smelly, says
Thank you, Maria.
Oh, that's very true.
Yes.
Actually, yes.
So find something to laugh at.
Yeah, put something on that makes you laugh. You know, don't be afraid for the belly laugh.
You can go on a lot of the channels, the like Netflix and these are putting up a lot of the old comedies again. And
I watched Dad's Army the other day.
Dad's Army is great, isn't it?
Yeah, Dad's Army. Only Fools and Horses. That's a good one to make you laugh. And just make yourself happy.
And don't forget, send us in your colouring. Draw your pictures and send some in. They may end up on our wall behind us.
Oh, who knows? Yes, do that. We're serious. Any pictures you send in about your food, about pictures of the night sky, anything you've done, send us in, and we'll make sure that we
please keep it clean. And we are going to be back on Saturday morning, the Saturday morning show.
Yes.
So if you're up at 8:30 on Saturday morning, we are going to be there then. Please don't forget to check out and to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because once we move, we're probably going to at some point move everything onto there.
Yeah.
And
YouTube Live.
And we'll be doing that through TOJO Fitness. So please subscribe.
Yep.
That would be wonderful.
Wonderful. All right. You take care, everyone. Have an amazing day. Keep the merriment up with the people who you see. Smile at people from a 2 metre distance, because we all need a bit of smilage. And have a fantastic day. We're here for you. Lots of love.
God bless you.
Lockdown.
See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.